With all the craziness in 2020, we thought real estate market is going to crash. But guess what? It's quite opposite. The real estate market, especially in Brooklyn,
It's fucking hot.
here's why.
I think many people are fleeing Manhattan. The rates are still very low, so you can own a home for basically the same cost of rent.
With more space, detached homes, backyards, those things in the time of pandemic have become so valuable.
With the record low interest rate and the hope for the pandemics on the way, buyers are buying homes.
The Brooklyn real estate market is extremely stable right now. I think that's the best word to use, is stability across the board. I think a lot of people had fear and justifiable fear because of coronavirus.
Yeah.
But once the lockdown ended, the market picked up completely, and it was one of the busiest points of my career personally. And I know a lot of my colleagues also had a very busy summer and fall and going into the winter here. So I think the market's stable. I think it's a strong market. If you're a buyer, it's a great time to buy because the rates are still very low. So you can own a home for basically the same cost of rent, which is amazing. And if you're a seller, the prices are still very, very high and very stable. So if you're gonna sell, now would be the time to do it. Put it on the market, the demand is there and the people want it. So give it a shot and see what happens.
Do you think this year is even busier than last year at the same time?
This year, right now, is busier than last year, absolutely. I think that's because we had a lockdown for 3 to 4 months, and every season was pushed back a little bit. So the spring market became the summer market became the fall market, the fall's becoming the winter, and so on and so forth. And I think going into the new year, I also believe that the market will be very, very strong in 2021. Brooklyn's not going anywhere. I think many people are fleeing Manhattan and coming to the outer boroughs like Brooklyn. A lot of Queens, I'm hearing, is very, very strong as well. Staten Island, your New Jerseys, your Long Islands, your Westchesters, but Brooklyn is absolutely staying strong. A lot of people who lived in buildings and co-ops and condos in Manhattan are coming to Brooklyn and choosing to have a driveway and have a backyard and have a house for themselves. So Brooklyn is very, very strong.
So would you think the neighborhood is across all neighborhoods in Brooklyn?
I think that most neighborhoods are on fire right now in Brooklyn. There's a couple of blips, I believe. Maybe you're getting some big discounts in downtown Brooklyn. The Flatbush Avenue corridor there, where the all new construction high-rise buildings. I think people are choosing to come further into Brooklyn, Central Brooklyn, South Brooklyn, East Flatbush, Midwood, Canarsie, Marine Park, Schuetz Bay, Bergen Beach, Mill Basin, the Rockaways, even though that's a part of Queens, but it's an annex of Brooklyn.
From Marine Park to Schuetz Bay, from Decker High to East Flatbush.
All of these neighborhoods are popping right now. They're on fire. You put a house in the market, you price correctly, it is sold within days. So Brooklyn is for sure on fire.
Brooklyn, I believe, is the huge exception because Brooklyn is on fire, especially South Brooklyn and places where people are finding that they can get a great bang for their buck with more space, detached homes, backyards. Those things in the time of pandemic have become so valuable that the market's on fire. That with the combination of the extremely low rates, hey, it's a go.
Would you want to say to buy home buyers or home sellers, is the buyer's market or seller's market, should they buy, should they wait, should they sell it, should they move out, move in?
Well, everyone has a different timing. Some people may say it's not a good time to sell, but if you're at the time of your life, maybe you're ready to move to another place, maybe you're ready to upgrade or downgrade, then it's a great time to sell because there's a ton of buyers. And you have options and you can get a good deal. Believe it or not, we're seeing bidding wars here in Brooklyn. And for buyers, what can I say? Go get pre-approved and go buy a house. The rates are low, it's a great time.
So as real estate attorney, what do you want to say for home buyers or sellers?
You definitely need to do your due diligence on a property unit before you purchase it, and you should definitely contact an attorney to make sure that everything checks out before you sign the contract to purchase the property.
For the home buyer, what do you think, what should they expect during the process of buying a house from an attorney's perspective?
So in terms of the process of buying a home, the attorney should perform the proper due diligence on the property, make sure the taxes are proper, make sure the C of O is in place, make sure there are no liens, judgments against the property. You want to make sure that you're getting marketable title when you're purchasing a house.
See you in the closing table.